Shati, today on Facebook you posted about living in the present and how we should, when we meet people, we should always meet them and think about them all the time in a proper way.
Yes.
So.
See, we have general tendency to rely on past experiences and fear. So anyone we meet, we don't meet them with freshness. We remember all our past experiences and treat them like they haven't changed. Matter of fact, everyone changes. Our thoughts change constantly. Our emotions change constantly. We talk differently. And if you meet somebody after 1 year, for example, or after 10 years, what impression you have, whatever interaction you had 1 year ago or 10 years ago, and you don't assume that they have changed at all. You know, they had certain personality. We treat them taking that for granted instead of freshness. Matter of fact, we get used to our loved ones, you know, like husband and wife get married. Before they're engaged and before they're dating, they find so much beauty in them. After getting married, they take for granted. So they don't see beauty anymore. If you buy a new car, if you buy new furniture, anything you buy, you get used to it in one day and beauty is gone. How do you refresh yourself? Look with fresh eye. You know, just look at the same room, look at the same object or same person with a fresh outlook. As if, you know, there is purity, like seeing God in everyone and forgetting the past experience. And many times, by remembering the past experience, we project it and act like that, so we stimulate the old feeling. Also, if you live in the past, on the memories of the past, you're not really living, because life is going by, freshness is going by. Okay. Also, we get stuck into dogma. See, we have certain beliefs and we take it for granted instead of refreshing. Suppose you are born Christian, revive it so you have freshness. I'm born in the yogic tradition, but I always revive myself. Revive means just question and see new light. Why? Instead of becoming dogmatic. So many people dogmatic, whatever they were taught, that is what they do. They're programmed and they don't change. You know, just in any area of life. So where could be freshness, you know, if you don't grow? Everything is changing. Science is changing. Information is changing. All the things are changing. So for me, instead of being stuck into just like whatever was taught, I'm exploring like quantum physics. And I find more support to all the yogic teaching. So really, it is revitalizing me instead of being stuck. But some people are so dogmatic. They say, well, this is what the great master said 4,000 years ago. So they ignore the science. You know, like what Ayurveda taught at that time, what yoga techniques were taught at that time is outdated. I wrote in the book, like they had cleansing technique, you know, cleaning the nose through the thread. And now there are many facilities available for colon cleansing. They used to recommend basti. That means you have to go in the river and then use the suction to clean colon. You have enema bag. You have so many tools. So these are the things people get stuck. So always looking for new things. So you are not changing the basic principle, but you are changing the understanding. So if you look at all the fanatic people, they're so much stuck. You know, what was taught by Christ or Buddha or Krishna or Muhammad, they are so much stuck. And this is the cause of so many wars and so many problems today, because people are so much stuck. So freshness comes only if you have, fresh eyes. There are Zen approaches. They say Zen mind, beginner's mind. Just see with freshness. Otherwise, your life becomes dull with all the memories. And people become old because they have no freshness.
Right.
They're stuck. They're programmed. So freshness comes if you have eyes to see, mind to think, and be growing all the time, inventing new ways. Like suppose you do yoga position, you get stuck. So you have to invent the ways to make it more interesting. Anything you do, you can make it more interesting, more challenging. So something you accomplish. Otherwise it becomes a routine. A routine, then you get stuck. Okay. So that is the awareness and freshness we need to evolve.